Welcome to the Coin Riches channel. This ultimate deep dive into one of the most recognized and collected coins in American history, the 1997 Washington quarter dollar. At first glance, it might seem like just another 25-cent coin, but for collectors and enthusiasts, every detail matters. Today, we'll explore the history, minting, rarity, grading, and current market value of this coin. We'll also discuss how it fits into the broader context of U.S. coinage and what its worth could look like in 2026. By the end of this video, you'll understand why even a modern quarter can be fascinating for collectors. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Before that year, circulating quarters had featured other designs, including Liberty standing and barber designs. The Washington quarter's introduction was meant to honor the first president of the United States and quickly became a permanent part of American coinage due to its popularity. The obverse of the coin features George Washington's portrait facing left, with inscriptions that read, "Liberty," above his head and, "In God We Trust," to the left of his profile. Below the portrait is the date, which is prominently displayed. The reverse features a bald eagle with outstretched wings perched on a bundle of arrows, with olive branches beneath, symbolizing strength and peace. Around the eagle, the inscriptions "United States of America" and "Quarter Dollar" are prominently displayed. By 1997, the Washington quarter had been in circulation for 65 years. During this time, minor changes in design and composition were made, but the fundamental elements remained consistent. The 1997 quarter is significant because it was minted just 2 years before the introduction of the state quarters program, which began in 1999 and shifted collectors' attention toward commemorative series rather than standard circulation coins. The 1997 Washington quarter is made with a copper-nickel-clad composition over a pure copper core, giving it durability and the classic silver color that has become synonymous with modern quarters. Its diameter is 24.3 millimeters, and it weighs 5.67 grams, consistent with quarters minted in the late 20th century. The coin's edge is reeded, providing a tactile feature that helps prevent counterfeiting and makes it easy to identify by touch. The mint mark, a small P located above the date, indicates it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. In 1997, the Philadelphia Mint struck approximately 595 million coins, a massive number compared to other mints, but this does not diminish the coin's value for collectors who focus on condition, rarity, and potential errors. In general circulation, the 1997 quarter is common and typically worth face value, or 25 cents, if it has been used in everyday transactions. Coins that exhibit wear, scratches, discoloration, or loss of luster are classified as circulated and are generally not worth more than their nominal value. However, for collectors who pay attention to uncirculated coins, there is potential for modest value above face. Uncirculated examples, often graded between MS-60 and MS-63, retain their original luster and have minimal imperfections. Such coins can sell for a few dollars, depending on market conditions and collector demand. Even though the coin had a high mintage, coins that are preserved well have higher collectible value because most entered circulation and suffered wear. The real collector interest begins with high-grade coins. Coins graded MS-65 and above are considered rare because very few coins survive in perfect condition after decades of circulation. Coins graded MS-66, MS-67, or higher are exceptionally rare for the 1997 quarter and are highly sought after in auctions. High-grade coins are distinguished by sharp details, strong luster, and minimal surface marks. Washington's hair, the eagle's feathers, and the inscriptions on both sides of the coin are carefully examined to determine the grade. Even small imperfections can significantly affect the coin's value. Auction records show that MS-67 or higher examples of the 1997 quarter can sell for several hundred to over $1,000, depending on the coin's appeal and market interest. This demonstrates that condition is far more important than the mintage numbers when it comes to collector value. While the 1997 quarter is largely a standard circulating coin, there are some rare minting errors and varieties that can significantly increase its value. Common errors include off-center strikes, double dies, and planchet errors. An off-center strike occurs when the coin is not perfectly aligned in the press, resulting in part of the design being missing or shifted. A double die error happens during the die creation process, producing a doubling effect on the design, often visible in the date, lettering, or design elements. Planchet errors involve the blank piece of metal being defective before striking. Collectors often seek these error coins because they are unique and limited. Depending on the severity and visibility of the error, such coins can sell for hundreds or even over $1,000. Authenticity is critical, so coins with errors are usually certified by professional grading services before being sold. Even though the 1997 P quarter had a high mintage, it holds a special place in numismatics as one of the final quarters minted in the classic Washington design before the state quarters program. Collectors building a complete series of traditional Washington quarters consider this coin essential, especially in uncirculated or high-grade condition. This coin also provides insight into minting practices of the late 20th century. The quality control, metal composition, and die usage all reflect the standards of the Philadelphia Mint during this period. For serious collectors, the 1997 P quarter is a bridge between traditional designs and the modern commemorative quarter era. Coin grading is the most important factor when determining the value of a 1997 P Washington quarter. Grading considers several aspects: luster, the original shine of the coin's surface; strike quality, sharpness of design elements like Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers; surface preservation, presence of scratches, marks, or discoloration; eye appeal, overall attractiveness of the coin. Grades range from circulated levels such as good, G, and fine, F, to mint state, MS, levels from MS 60 to MS 70. Coins above MS 65 are considered exceptional, and few survive in such condition. The difference between an MS 63 and MS 66 coin can be the difference between a value of a few dollars and several $100s. Coins graded MS 67 and above are extremely rare and can achieve thousands of dollars at auction. For collectors who want to maximize the value of a 1997 P Washington quarter, here are several key strategies. Condition is key. Focus on finding uncirculated examples with minimal contact marks. Professional grading. Submit high-grade coins to reputable services for certification. Certified coins can command significantly higher prices than raw coins. Look for errors, seek out off-center strikes, double dies, and other mint errors. Even minor errors can make a coin much more valuable. Preservation. Store coins in proper holders or albums to prevent damage from air, humidity, or handling. Market awareness. Track auction sales and dealer listings to understand the current demand and price trends. As of 2026, the market for 1997 P Washington quarters remains steady. Circulated coins are generally worth face value, while uncirculated coins sell for a few dollars to $10 depending on grade. High-grade coins graded MS 65 and above are particularly desirable, and exceptional examples can sell for several hundred to over $1,000. Coins with rare mint errors or unique characteristics may sell for significantly higher amounts, sometimes reaching multiple thousands of dollars. Collectors continue to pay attention to coins that are well preserved, have strong luster, and minimal surface imperfections. The 1997 P Washington quarter remains an important piece for those building a complete collection of Washington quarters, bridging the historical designs and the modern commemorative series. The 1997 P Washington quarter dollar is far more than a simple 25-cent coin. While most examples in circulation remain worth face value, uncirculated coins, high-grade specimens, and rare errors can achieve significant premiums. This coin represents a transitional period in U.S. coinage history, connecting the traditional Washington quarter design with the modern commemorative era that began in 1999. Whether you're a casual collector, a serious numismatist, or someone who has recently discovered a 1997 P quarter in your change, understanding its history, condition, rarity, and market trends is essential. With proper preservation, careful evaluation, and knowledge of the grading system, even a modern quarter can become a valuable collector's item. Thank you for joining this comprehensive exploration of the 1997 P Washington quarter dollar. Be sure to subscribe for more in-depth videos about coins, their history, and their value in today's market. This quarter may seem ordinary, but in the right hands, it's a small piece of American history that carries value far beyond its face.